Good morning, everyone. My name is Norman. Not really, my name is Ben. This is my speech about my life. I'm talking about the highs and lows, the stresses of school, and how I want you to see me today. I guess you're all wondering why I started off saying my name was Norman. When I was 6 years old, I had my first visit to see the community paediatrician. I remember the doctor asking me, "Hello, little boy, what is your name?" I said, "My name is Norman Price." I just remembered my mum saying, "No, his name is Ben. He has been watching Fireman Sam." That is when my special needs adventure really began to start. There is a picture of me at 2 years old. Look, normal, right? Good, I hate that word. What is normal? You would think I would start walking and talking, but not me. Here's a picture of me at 4. I remember I had to start school. Yikes, what is this? We was already having intense physio and speech therapy. Hated that too. Even though I was walking by now, I'd done something very odd with my leg, and boy did my calves hurt. From walking on my tiptoes was just a habit, they said. He will grow out of it. Funny that, I was diagnosed with dyslexia. Then I was 5. The other children were writing letters and started their names and the alphabet, but not me. I was sent outside because I was too disruptive to my classmates. Here's a picture of me at 6. Still couldn't write my name, still having intense physio on my fingers and wrists now too. So then I got diagnosed with dyslexia and learning difficulties. Still struggled to be in the classroom, so the teachers used to send me outside again. One day I finally kicked a football on the roof. I was so excited because I finally kicked the thing. I thought I'll get a house point for my house team, but no, I got a warning, which made me really upset. And I cried all the way home. Nobody understood me. It was a very dark and lonely place. One teacher even phoned my mum to ask if I could stop me flapping. It was extremely annoying and disturbing to the class. My mum understood me. Why didn't no one else? Not even family. Here's a picture of me at 8 years old. I remember still being very disruptive in lessons. I remember going to an assessment after assessment, and I remember my mum telling the doctors, "What's going on? He's very disruptive and won't sit still." The doctor said, "Ben, you've got ADHD." My mind wondered, what's that? They started to medicate me. I used to take 80 milligrams in the morning and 40 milligrams in the afternoon. I remember not taking it one morning. So my teacher made me run around the field to calm me down. This still didn't work. I remember getting called Crazy Ben from friends and family. At first I felt upset I had it, but as years went on, I began to think it was my superpower. Why would this stop me chasing my dream? I loved football, was mad about it. I knew everything there was to know. Could sort of kick a ball, but no one would choose me for their team. But this began my dream. I started to enjoy PE. I could be a PE teacher. Don't be silly, they said. The rest of the lessons I didn't really pay attention to. It was all a blur. One day we had topic, and they were talking about seasons. I put my hand up. I got the answer to this one. Go me. I said my favourite season is football season. I remember then getting sent out. I had an imaginary friend, a dog. He came to school with me. I remember I was walking him around the table, telling it to sit. But like me, the dog didn't listen, so I carried on walking it around the classroom. Yes, was still being very disruptive. Guess what? I got sent out again. Here's a picture of me at 11 years old. Year 6, how I got there I will never know. I remember before I went into year 6, I met one of the best teachers I was ever going to have in my educational journey. She was deaf. She seemed to understand my ADHD. She was not like the other teachers. Instead of sending me out, she gave me different colour paper for my dyslexia. She gave me my own desk so I didn't feel too disruptive. She let me have 5 minutes when I felt too hyper and disruptive. Sometimes she even let me call her by her first name. I thought, you know what, I'm enjoying school a bit better now. I remember going on the school residential and I was on the zip bar. I found another harness, so at the top, I waved it at the top, said, "Look, Jenny, I'm going to jump." I remember her shouting at me, "Don't give me a heart attack." She agreed like my mum. It always said to me, "You're a star, go shine and just be you. Don't give up on your dreams." The EHCP was amended to fight for my mum to began mainstream was not for me. I still couldn't write my name, let alone spell it. And if you gave me £5 and was told to split it with my brother, I would tear it apart. No maths, no English, no primary school teacher. To top that off, they decided I was autistic too. I got a place at Bardwell Special School. Oh my God, I fitted in here. We all flapped in the class. We're smaller. The classes were smaller. There were staff that helped me with my English and maths that sat at my level. I remember one of the teachers called Joe. Let's tackle the alphabet instead of the normal alphabet. He sat with me. We started doing the alphabet in football teams. So A was for Arsenal, B was for Barcelona, C was for Chelsea. He didn't like that. He supported Coventry. He made it fun, and we started to laugh at school. It was becoming fun. Then he told me I found you a special needs college that studies sport. Even that was in Coventry. But it was out of catchment area. They wanted to send me to a local college to study farming. I hated the smell, the dirt, the donkey, and even the sheep called my name. Burn. Definitely can't achieve my dream there. Back to anxiety, depression and dark days. Oh no, my mum was not having that. The fight was on. We're going to send you to Coventry and we're going to fight Oxford County Council. We won. I spent 7 years in Coventry. College was the dream. Here I am on the day I visited and the day I finished. It changed me. I had a social life. I had friends. I was chosen for the football team. I joined the gym. I loved PE, even made the banner look. I was happy and felt like I had a sense of belonging. Life was great. I was great. There was so much more than life conditions. It was coming to the time of my last year here at Herod, so I decided because I couldn't do any higher level, still no GCSE maths and English, I'm going to do an internship. This is where I started helping at a primary school called Stretton Academy. I was the PE teacher, the PE assistant. My dreams were coming true. I fell in love with it, but sadly I had to leave in June to come back. I moved into You and Me supported living not long after leaving college. My mum sadly been diagnosed with breast cancer and I had needed the independence now. I was given a social worker called Jane Skinner. She was amazing. I moved into a bungalow with 2 other autistic lads. My independence had started, but still was really upset I needed my dream role. One day after going out in Banbury for the day, the bus went past a school called Great Rowright Primary School. So I said to my team leader at the time, I'm going to email that school. Maybe I could help out. So I emailed them and I got a reply from the most amazing head teacher, Michelle Hastings, who is here with me today. We started off doing 1 day a week doing PE with small groups of children. Then 2 days of PE with a bit of teaching assistant. Then this led on to 3 days helping the year 6s with their leavers play, trips out. I now do 5 days a week. My dreams were coming true. They even made me with my own sports jacket with my second name on the back, Juggins. I'm at a place where I love now. I'm helping kids with different abilities, children with ADHD, autism and all the other difficulties. I can actually relate to them and show them how I used to cope and adapt my learning. I'm doing my own school club on a Tuesday evenings to help my confidence even more. Before I sign off today, do you remember when I said about the residential in year 6? In July, I'm going back there to help her with the year 5 and 6s. This time, I'm not going to give the teachers a heart attack. The children will give me one. Thank you for your time today. This has been my speech about my highs and lows of my life. Thank you for your time today. My name is Ben Juggins, not Norman. I have autism, learning difficulties, dyspraxia, dyslexia and ADHD. But despite all this, I never gave up on my dreams. And if you are going to get anything out of me today, be like the other teachers that did not give up on us. Have you got any questions? Enjoy the rest of your day. Also, before I go, I would like to thank my best friend. She never left my side and never gave up on my journey. My mum, thank you so much. I love you.